Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Capital Jazz TV. I am your host, Tony Richards. My absolute pleasure to be joined by Capital Jazz family, Capital Jazz royalty, and this is my man right here, the leader of the incredible band Incognito, the one and only Bluey joins us here. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for the very warm and kind reception.
And look at you, rocking blue today as well. Bluey, rocking the blue.
Bluey by nature, Bluey by name.
So how you been doing, man?
Very good in certain aspects, fighting certain health issues.
Sure.
I've got early Parkinson's and I've got osteoporosis to battle with. And but my small degree of fame allows me to not only fight this fight for me, but for others.
Wow. How are you dealing with that every day?
Very good, because I found various elements that I can do for myself, but also in seeking help with various therapies and medication that are working for me, and I can spread the news to those who need it. And
sure.
And trust me, from the time it hit me, I realized just how many people either have it or have families and friends that need this information that I've been able to get and give.
Yeah. How does the music help? Does the music help?
100%. It would have probably have affected me a lot more by now.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for having music, which is such a positive, healing, delaying various symptoms that hit others by the time they're my age. And having music has been able to make me more positive about stuff. But I always knew that. I always knew music was healing. That's why I got into it in the first place. I never got into it because I wanted to become famous or be a pop star. I got into music because I saw that it had a healing quality, and I wanted to heal my grandmother. I saw what it did to people that were broken, coming from the fields of sugarcane plantations in Mauritius, where I lived, and saw them afterwards relaxing on the beach just to get a little drink and before going home, and then seeing the musicians arrive and wake up their bodies and turn them into dancing souls, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought my grandmother had a bad leg, and the whole idea was for me, if I could do what those musicians just did for those people, for my grandmother,
wow,
I could fix her. So my whole thing was, I told my grandmother, I'm going to fix you, and I'm going to go all around the world, and we're going to travel together. Sadly, I'm going around the world without my grandmother, but
yeah,
yeah, that was the intention.
Yeah. Well, it may have slowed you down, but it hasn't stopped you, man. 19 albums now.
Yes.
You just released the 19th one.
Yes, it's a double album, so really it's 20.
Wow.
But it's 19.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about that album.
Well, during the pandemic, I got writing more than ever. I also became a DJ for Apple Music. So I have my own Groove Velocity radio show on Apple Music, and even though I've stopped doing the shows, there's like 112 shows, you know, like they're 1 hour shows. So it's many people gravitate towards it, and it helped me to keep my stuff together. It helped me to keep my studio open, to be able to pay musicians. It helped me to pay engineers and keep people going during the pandemic when a lot of people stopped and struggled afterwards coming out of it. So I was able to make music, enough albums to make 2 albums, because there was 2 years out.
Yeah.
So I put them all on one record.
Do you still feel there's more for you to do?
Lots more. And as I was telling you before we started recording, as you get older and then you realize you have battles and mountains to climb, you look forward to them, because you look forward to overcoming. And your overcoming becomes somebody else's inspiration to overcome. Yeah. Because of the nature of the business that you're in. You're playing music, you're entertaining, you're uplifting souls.
Sure.
So I'm now looking forward to my job daily more than ever.
Wow. So you're still loving this?
Of course.
Yeah.
I've always loved traveling anyway, and here we are at sea.
Right.
You know, good food, great company, the type of the musicians and singers that are on this cruise, incredible. but also the fact that it's people who make it are the people who are on the cruise to take in what's been given, because they need their souls fed. That's why they're on here.
Yeah.
And so as well as the good food, we've got the good spiritual stuff.
Absolutely. Bluey, you know we love you, man.
Thank you.
Always glad to have you aboard joining us,
Love you
brother.
too, my
you
brother.
know that, man. And we'll keep you in our prayers, brother.
Thank you very much.
Stay strong, man, okay?
Thank you.
There he is,
Much love.
everybody. Bluey Incognito aboard the Capital Jazz SuperCruise 2024. I am Tony Richards for Capital Jazz TV.